It's our 100-year celebration. So we wanted to go ahead and recognize that, hopefully you can see me, continue. Okay, screen keeps jumping on me. Anyway, we were chartered 100 years ago today.
Join the meeting.
On December 1st, 1920. And the Hilo Rotary Club was the second club in the territory of Hawaii. Of course, Hawaii in 1920 was not yet a state or a part of the United States. The first club was the Honolulu Club. And the first president was Carl Smith, and they had 16 members. Right now, I'd like to go ahead and start our meeting with DeAndrea Pelletier, who is our member and our unbelievably fantastic opera singer. So she is going to sing for us, America the Beautiful. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and plug my microphone in so I won't be able to hear anything. So here it goes. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of gray, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Oh, beautiful for patriot dreams, who sees beyond the wings. Thine alabaster cities gleamed, undimmed by human tears. America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining
Thank you so much. That is so beautiful and so much better than us trying to recite the pledge in 100 different time zones. So thank you very much. Moving right along, I wanted to go ahead and welcome everyone to our meeting tonight. And I wanted to particularly say aloha first off to our own club members for attending. And I wanted to thank those on Hawaii Island that are attending from other clubs, as well as the state of Hawaii and our sister club from Hiroshima South. Thank you very, very much for being a part of this special day. And also I wanted to welcome, although I don't see her yet on the screens, our district governor, Naomi Matsuno. I believe she's here. So welcome. The first order we're going to do is do a tape. We have a lot of videos we're going to do, and this is a video from our Rotary International president, Holger Knapp. He's on video, so he's going to go ahead and give us say a few words of wisdom to us. Thank you.
No volume.
Yep, Bobby, I'm not getting a voice. Benson and Bobby, I'm not hearing anything. Is anybody else hearing things?
No,
No.
Okay,
nothing.
Yeah.
Bobby or Benson, can you guys try and see what we got going on? If,
Bobby's got it right now.
okay,
Especially for
We'll start over.
Yeah.
okay. If we can,
fellow Rotarians.
okay,
I'm delighted to share in your celebration today. Celebrating a 100th anniversary is a major milestone in the Rotary world. And my only disappointment is that I couldn't be with you to celebrate firsthand. I also want to congratulate you for finding an innovative way to keep on celebrating and bringing people together as we continue physical distancing, especially for large gatherings. As I have watched the many ways you and all within the family of Rotary have opened opportunities close to home and around the world, I have never been more proud to be a Rotarian. Change can be very difficult and challenging, but we should embrace it because it points us toward the next 100 years in Rotary. We will get through this by working together and taking care of each other, which is just what Rotary members do. Being a friend for life means paying special attention when times are most difficult. Some of our Rotarians are having more difficulty adapting to change than others. So please pay special attention to them. This will be important going forward because the rate of change will not slow down. Our Rotary Action Plan calls on us to increase our ability to adapt. For clubs, that means finding new ways to connect and meet. We are looking to you for innovation and are eager to share your best ideas. One way we can adapt more efficiently is to make the most of our enhanced relationship with Rotaractors. They are ambitious, energetic, and impatient. We need their kind of leadership now more than ever. And we also need your leadership in your club, in your community. I encourage you to do everything you can to help your community to adapt to these difficult and unusual circumstances. Even in the midst of so much uncertainty, we have all seen examples of how people all over the world are safely stepping up to demonstrate service above self. These are challenging times, but Rotary has survived even worse times. We helped keep society together through 2 world wars, a Great Depression, and other catastrophes. And our commitment to disease prevention and treatment has helped mitigate situations like the one we are experiencing now. Let us not forget our commitment to eradicate polio. The vital infrastructure our effort created and sustains is assisting countries around the world in their COVID-19 preparations and response. And this is why we cannot step back from our support and commitment to Polio Plus. We have a great legacy to be proud of, and your milestone is a celebration of that legacy. But the greatest legacy we can give to the world is to keep Rotary's values alive for many years to come. We will do that by living the 4-way test and staying true to our core values. And we will do that by leveraging all the gifts we have received by being part of this great organization and making sure that we will build on it. in projects big and small in all parts of the world. Rotary means many different things, but it always opens opportunities. Rotary opens opportunities for us and the people we serve. Congratulations on your important milestone, and thank you.
Thank you. And we will send a thank you letter to our president for that, the effort that he put forth to create that for us. So thank you very, very much. Now we're going to have a proclamation read on Zoom by our own Hawaii State Governor, David Egan. So if Bob can do his magic again, we will have another video. We are just full of videos today. So thank you all.
Aloha. Congratulations to the Rotary Club of Hilo upon your 100th anniversary. While the Rotary Club of Hilo was the second club in Hawaii, it has since established Rotary clubs in Kona, South Hilo, Hilo Bay, and North Kona. Today, the club is under the leadership of Nancy Cabral, who was the first woman member to join in 1988. In its 100 years of service to the community, the Rotary Club of Hilo has helped to establish Boys Club of Hilo, now called Boys and Girls Club of Hilo, served Christmas breakfast for Kamana Senior Citizen Center since 1981, helped with the reforestation of native koa forests on Mauna Kea in 1997, and sponsored a water purification project in India in 1999. Internationally, the Rotary Club of Hilo has maintained a strong sister club relationship with the Rotary Club of Hiroshima South and generously donated for the Fukushima earthquake disaster response in 2011. Your list of activities goes on, and I'm proud to join in the celebration of the 100th anniversary of the Rotary Club of Hilo. Thank you for your years of service to the community. Mahalo.
Hey, thank you. Thank you. And of course, we all know that the governor had the short list of all the we just finished planting 100 trees. I think Wally Wong would tell us for sure. I think we're up to 120 something trees that we planted in this last month all over the Hilo area. So wonderful that those trees got planted. And thank God for backhoes, because I've shoveled a few of those holes. Backhoes are wonderful inventions. So moving right along, I want to go ahead, and there's a special award coming forward right now. And I want to introduce Rotarian Paul Zersak. I hope I pronounced your name correctly.
Perfect.
Who's going to make a special presentation to Charlene and Amos Myers. So Paul.
Okay, aloha everyone, and congratulations Rotary Club of Hilo on this great day. Thank you for inviting me. And Rich Zigar, our district annual giving and white hat chair, would normally be here, but he's in Florida and I'm unable to zoom in. So please, Charlene and Amos Myers, please join me at the Zoom podium. Amos, as you know, is new to membership in Rotary, but he's already made a major impact. And I'm not quite sure if you've received your recognition package, but I would like to congratulate you, Amos, on receiving your first Paul Harris Fellow Award. And while that in itself is a special and a significant accomplishment, I'm really here right now to welcome Amos to the White Hat Society and award Charlene and Amos with their third White Hat level concho. So all white hats, and Charlene and Amos, please don your white hats. And the White Hat Society was formed in September of 2004 at the Rotary Institute in Scottsdale, Arizona, to promote regular and significant annual giving to the Rotary Foundation. The duties of membership include a monetary donation of at least $5,000 in a single Rotary year. But that's not the only thing. The new White Hat member must then go out and recruit another Rotarian to do the same. That newly recruited White Hat becomes his or her turtle. The White Hat Society was brought to District 5000 in 2008 by then District Governor Ayman Eldakakni, who immediately went to his home club of Honolulu Sunset and recruited the aforementioned Richard Ziegler as his turtle. And since then, there's been the White Hat membership in District 5000 has expanded to 39 single members and 9 couples for a total of 48 White Hats, which is about 10% of the 468 White Hats worldwide in Rotary. There have been a total of 117 qualifying contributions in District 5000 with a value of over $585,000, which again is about 10% of the over $5,870,000 raised through the White Hat Society in Rotary International worldwide as of September 2020. So Amos and Charlene, thank you for all you do to promote and enable Rotary's mission across the globe. And now please all join me in congratulating Charlene and Amos. Mahalo.
Congratulations.
Charlene, you want to say a few words? You're muted right now. Unmute. Charlene, you get a few words for your $5,000.
We didn't know this was happening. Our white hats are in the other room, so we'll go get them and put them on in a couple of minutes. You know, we just believe very much in Rotary, and we believe very much in eradicating polio. And this is our way of being able to do something to help the children and the world. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Amos?
And thank you, Paul. I learned a whole lot, and I've been in Rotary, I think, a long time, and there's so much that goes on. And now I understand. Charlene talked to me a couple of years ago and said, you know, you're really close. Why don't you try for this? Because she wanted me to be her turtle.
Yeah, well,
Turtle.
now, thank you for inviting me.
You
And I'm
can
also
still
the
be my
District
turtle.
5000
Okay,
Society,
Charlene, I'm
so
your
make a plug
turtle.
for
I'll
that.
be yours
That
and
just has
Amos's
to
turtle
commit.
this year, okay? So
Okay, I want
help
you
me
to be
figure
my
out how to
turtle.
get there. I'm coming, okay?
All right.
And I'm proud to
you.
say that Charlene and Amos are my turtles. So,
That's
Hey,
right.
good, Laura.
so you will be my grand turtle, Nancy. All right.
I'd love to be your grand turtle. Thank you. See, it really is a family. Okay. So thank you very, very much. That's how we all learn more and more about our club. So now I'd like to go ahead and actually our main, we have so many things going on today, but Trina, our club member, is somewhere in the world, and she created a video about the history of the Hilo, about Hilo history and our Hilo club. And we're gonna start that up here in a minute when Bobby gets it together. So I want to thank Trina and all of her efforts, and it should be kind of fun to watch. And remember too, when we get together at the district conference, we're gonna have a lot of Hilo Rotary Club history around the conference area. So you'll get to learn more when you come over to Hilo in May. Okay.
Manuel, boy, my dear boy, you know more hila hila. No more fights and no more house. You go all up a Papa works for the stevedore. Mama makes the lay. Sister goes with the howley boy. Brother go alone. Manuela boy, my dear boy, you no more hila hila, no more vice and
Ah, shoot.
Whoops. Oops.
It's beautiful.
We're frozen in time here. The Hilo Hotel is still there. It does not look like that, but it's still there. Uh-oh.
I think we got a problem.
Okay. Well, we're Carl Smith. This screen had not been up before.
Yeah. It's not loading.
See, technology, in-person meetings with real people, shaking hands and touching us still can't be beat, in my opinion. You know? Okay.
Sorry.
Well, we'll work on that. We've got some other things. While Bobby works on that, we're going to move right along here. And Mitch Dodo, I see you're here. Thank you, Mitch. Can you unmute yourself? Because continuing a little bit with the history of our club, wanted to say we have a really close tie. The Hilo Rotary Club has a real close tie with Japan in general, because our little Hilo Rotary Club was very instrumental during the time right after World War II, when the occupation of Japan, when Carl Smith wrote a letter to General Douglas MacArthur, asking for permission to work with the former Rotarians in Japan to restore the Rotary movement in Japan to help foster world peace. Japan was then, based on that letter and that action, was then invited to come to the 1949-1950 Rotary International Conference. So that then was the foundation of restoring Rotary in Japan, and we're very proud in Hilo to have been a part of that. So 21 years later, our former Rotarian that we miss dearly, Russ Oda, helped us form our sister club with folks from Hiroshima South, and this relationship has continued now for about 50 years. So, and we thank so much for our friends from Hiroshima South to be with us. So thank you very much to be with us. We really appreciate it, and I'm gonna get over there to visit you soon. So also I wanted Mitch, though, we have a letter from your club, and Mitch is gonna do a little, read it. I think we maybe have time for a pretty brief reading of that, because we're doing pretty good time-wise. So Mitch, take it away.
Okay, thanks, Nancy. And hello to everybody, and congratulations to the Rotary Club of Hilo on its 100th anniversary. As Nancy had mentioned, we have visitors from our sister club, the Rotary Club of Hiroshima South. I see Mr. Saiki, the club president, Mr. Nakano, and some others. And I'd like to welcome all of you and thank all of you for taking the time out from your busy schedules to join us here on our meeting. Thank you very much.
Hey, Mitch, you gotta remember, it's like 5:30 in the morning over there, 6 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
Probably not too busy now.
Yeah, but President Yuji Saiki, current president of the Rotary Club of Hiroshima South, had sent a letter to our president, Nancy Cabral. And I'd just like to summarize the letter. It's dated November 15th, 2020. President Saiki, on behalf of the entire Hiroshima South Club, extends their congratulations to the Rotary Club of Hilo on our club's 100th anniversary. You know, there may be half of our age, of our club's age, thereabouts, and it says it'll be a long time before their club celebrates its 100th anniversary, but they will continue to build up step by step, just as we did, to focus on social contributions to the community. Our Rotary Club of Hilo became sister clubs with the Hiroshima Club on June 25th, 1971. That's the official date. So 49 years, almost 50 years ago, we've been sister clubs. And this may perhaps be one of the longest sister club relationships in Rotary International. I don't know, maybe, but nearly 50 years. And as many of you know, we've had an exchange program for the students between our club and the Hiroshima South Club. And over that nearly 50 years, there's some statistics here. They've sent their students to our club about 15 times on alternating years. And we've sent our Interact Club members to Hiroshima about 13 times, along with a number of other family members, teachers, and Rotary Club members. And this is a relationship we hope to continue well into the club's next 100 years. So with that, thank you very much, Rotary Club of Hiroshima South, for joining us. We look forward to the day when we can meet in person once again and celebrate together. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, Mitch. Very good. And it's amazing. It's daunting when you think of the things. And I loved it. They sent me pictures from when we sent over dogwood trees and 20 something years ago, and these trees are beautiful now. I thought of them all weekend. I was digging holes to plant trees here. So, District Governor Naomi, I see you on the screen there. So can I go ahead and ask for you to help us with the best job we have in Rotary, which is to bring in new members. And so if you can, we have 3 new members we're bringing in, and that is Danielle Preston, who is sponsored by Wally Wong and the classification of education. And I don't know if she's here, but I know that Sean O'Brien and Aaron Blake are here, and they're sponsored by Jeremiah Leonard, and they will be part of the corporate membership under Sun Construction. So if Naomi, if you can go ahead and we can have Aaron and Sean say hi, then you'll pop up into the screens. And then
Hello.
Naomi will and bring you in as club members. Thank you.
Awesome. Yes, this is my the best thing to do is to induct new members. And thank you, Sean and Aaron, for being here, and Danielle. So you've been chosen by the members of the Rotary Club of Hilo because of your standing, your vocation, what you do in your community, and because your personal qualities are something that we believe will make you a good Rotarian. And by joining this Rotary Club today, you become a part of a worldwide organization of business and professional leaders who unite in fellowship to provide humanitarian service, encourage high ethical standards and vocations, to create goodwill and achieve peace throughout the world. So we accept you as a member because we believe that you will adopt these high principles of Rotary as your own, and that you will do everything in your power to fulfill your membership obligations. There are privileges, and we think that you'll quickly find the most important of this is the fellowship of like-minded individuals, not only in this club, but anywhere in the world that Rotarians gather. So your proposers, Rotarian Wally and Jeremiah, will now virtually present you with the Rotary pin, the emblem. Okay. Okay. And you know, when you wear this pin in public, when you wear it around, people will identify you as a Rotarian, and you're going to get a good welcome anywhere you get, in the supermarket, and wherever you go. When people see this Rotary pin, they'll know. So Rotarians, we expect from you in the way of fellowship and Rotary service, and in turn, we pledge to assist you in growing in the Rotary knowledge. So as District Governor, it's my pleasure that I now extend to you a hearty welcome as a member of the Rotary Club of Hilo. So Rotarians, I present to you your new members, Rotarian Danielle, Sean, and Aaron.
Thank you, and I apologize for the chainsaw in the background.
That's okay. You got to keep working. I understand that. So thank you so much, Naomi, and welcome to our new members. And at our coming up meeting in 2 weeks on our regular Friday, December 18th, we will be celebrating our new members more than time-wise pushing this meeting. So thank you very much and welcome to Rotary. Already I met Sean when we were digging holes together, so he was a great asset then. Thank you, thank you. So we've got another video, and I hope Bobby's ready for the next video because he's trying to restore the last video too. And that would be, we have a video that our youth service committee put together, and this is really special because our club and the fabulous members in our club really decided that we are not going to let COVID stop us from serving our community. So these videos is how we've adjusted to still be able to read to children in kindergarten and to present them with their dictionary and teach them how to use a dictionary. So take it away, Gail, Beverly, Eric, Helene, Connie, great job. Okay.
Hey, let's look up some words in your new dictionary. Let's start with the word aloha. All right, so what you'll want to do is go to section A and then A-L, A-L-O. I dare say most of you have found it by now. What page is it on? Page 17. Let's read it together. Aloha, Hawaiian word used for greeting or parting. And I dare say most of you use that word at least once a day. Aloha.
Let's take a look at the extra paper you got along with your dictionary. It's all about Keiki heroes and their superpowers. It's a way to learn how we stay safe when we're in the middle of the COVID emergency. What makes someone a Keiki hero? It's all about knowing what to do. Wearing a mask, washing your hands, and keeping the right distance, a bubble of distance around you.
Now turn the paper over and you'll find a word search. That's right, even more words.
What a lot of fun we're having with words. We hope you'll enjoy having your very own dictionary from the Rotary Club of Hilo and word search game from the Keiki Heroes.
Good morning, boys and girls, or should I say good afternoon, boys and girls. My name is Mrs. Tajiri, or you can call me Auntie Helene, and I'm from the Rotary Club of Hilo. We are a service club, and we read to kindergarteners once a month. And this month, the book is called The Pout Pout Fish. I'm a pout pout fish with a pout pout face. So I spread the dreary wearies all over the place. Blub, blub, blub. Sometimes a kiss is all it takes to turn things around. Isn't that a cute book, boys and girls? And I think that you folks can read some of it too, where it says blub, blub, blub. I'm a pout pout fish, right? Okay, boys and girls, so next month, December, I'll be reading a book and then we'll each have one to take home. Thank you so much for your kind attention.
I think it's been 7, 8, or 9 years, I forget. The fun part is if I'm walking to the classroom and see kids say from the 2nd or 3rd grade, they say, "Hi, Mrs. Hemis." They remember my name. And since my grandkids, all 4 of them are on the mainland, it's kind of fun to see kids who kind of recognize me.
And they just really, really enjoy hearing the books, and I just have fun. So thank you.
To start that very early in kids, and that way you'll have a community of lifetime readers, people that read on into adulthood because they can see the fun and joy of it. And that's what Rotary allowed me to do, to just continue that passion. So I'm pretty excited about that.
The inspiration I'm hearing from you folks is like what it's all about. I've said it before, it's such a great club because each of you as individuals can come to this Rotary Club and say, I have a passion, I have an event, I have something that I think is good. And then other people team up and then we really make a difference. You can pick your favorite project, you can jump in with somebody else and make it so wonderful and great. And to me, it's what the Rotary is all about. So thank you for the inspiration. Thank you.
Oh. Whoa. Okay, moving right along. I should not show me crying. I've had a rough few months, the last few months, so I'm always a little raw and on the edge lately. So anyway, but I am inspired by Rotary because again, we can do it individually and help our community right next door to where we live. And yet internationally, we are going to eliminate polio in the world. No country could do it. We are doing it. So it's unbelievably dynamic what Rotary can do. So I don't know, Bobby is going to maybe working on trying to get Trina's video up, but meanwhile, we may be moving right along. Forget the screen. We're going to move right along to my favorite topic, which is happy dollars, because we have a few minutes. So I'd like to go ahead and open this up. And the screen that's on there now includes our Rotary Club's PO box. And obviously you could send donations to that. But if you're making donations to through your club or through Plus or something, you can go to them. Actually, the last week, bring out my mask. I felt like I needed to wear my mask with all the Keiki heroes there and their great screen. Okay, Bobby, what's up? Are we ready to go on this on that other video? Bobby.
No, that's not gonna play.
Oops, Bobby, I can't understand you if you're talking. Oh, moving right along, he can keep working on
No,
that.
no go. Relocated over here. No.
Okay, wait, we got a lot of people talking there. Bobby, is your video, is that video gonna work or not?
No, the video is not gonna play.
Okay, let's go for it with happy dollars. And I'll start out. I'd like to make $100.
No, the video is not gonna work.
Okay, I don't know who that is. Okay, well, let's go for a happy dollar since we ended up having that. So, what I'd like to do is go ahead. I'll start with some happy dollars, and I'm going to do 100 happy dollars to our Rotary Club Hilo Foundation. Mute the gang at Nani Loa. Having too much fun at Nani Loa in the wine room there. So now we know what kind of idea that was. So, okay. Anyway, I'm going to do $100. I'll start with $100 to the Hilo Rotary Foundation and another $100 to Polio Plus. And I'm going to do $100 to Hawaii Rotary Youth Foundation. And I'll do $100 to the Paul Harris Fellowship because I've kind of ignored them lately. So I'll get that, gives me, and I'm going to do $100 to whatever that is that we go every Rotarian every year. So that will help some of our other members to make sure we have enough there. So that I think is 500. Okay. So I'm good for that. Someone has to just remind to collect it from me. I forget I do these things sometimes. So, but I'll open up the floor to anyone else who'd like to make a donation to the.
There's a bunch of donations in the chat. Go to the chat.
Okay, people are gonna go into the chat on that, and we
Go
have.
to the chat. There's a lot of donations in there.
Okay, yeah, well, it's hard to do that in the screen.
I'm trying, Nancy. I'll try to keep track too.
Okay, and we're gonna take a picture of the chat. We'll get the whole, we'll have a copy of that at the end, so you don't have to go too crazy. But Susan and Carrie, I saw your hands waving away. I could see dollar bills in them.
You did. And we are really happy for the club's 100th anniversary, and you pulled this meeting off. Good for you. And so $100 for the Hilo Rotary Club Foundation.
Thank you, thank you. Yes. Yeah, and I, that's why I picked 100. I figured I'd pick 100 for five times 100. I wish I could be here in 500 years too. So, okay. And I see Kathy Borer is there and giving $100 to the Hilo Rotary Foundation. She's on chat. A lot of people are, but anybody else, speak up now if you'd like to be recognized with your happy dollars. So, because we're going to be able to have time to do that. Helene Tajiri.
Yes, Nancy, I want to give 100 happy dollars because you are an amazing Rotary Club president. For all that you've been through and all that you have given is just, you're an amazing woman. So I thank the Lord for you. I thank the Lord for you, Nancy. So $100 to, who do you want to give it to, Nancy?
Let's give it to our club because I know we got lots of things we need to do with our club. Okay.
All right,
to our
we'll do that.
Club foundation, not to our club, but the foundation. Okay.
Foundation. All righty, we'll do that.
Okay. Okay. And you got to speak up because I think we've got 4 full screens. So we've got probably 100 people on board somewhere here. And then you'll bounce to the front one because I can't. Okay.
Hi, Nancy. It's Dirk.
Dirk. Hey, hi, Dirk. How you doing?
Okay, I'd like to do $100 to the Water Foundation.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Got that? Okay. All right. Thank you.
Good. And I will match Dirk's $100 to the Water Foundation. I forgot that foundation. I'm so sorry. I will put $100 for that too. That is amazing things that have been done with the Water Foundation and our exchange program for our youth between countries, because that is where we will have world peace one day. So thank you. And I see John and Laura Stillquest are giving $100. That was on my screen. It disappeared. Well, you got to be an octopus to manage these programs here. Okay. And Gail is matching, is going to match Dirk's $100 also. Perfect. All right. Good, good. And I guess there's a whole lot more on the, on our chat room. So we will get there yet. Okay. Because we got some time, people. I'm going to keep this up till everybody gets a chance to give because our little video did not work out. But we will, our video is somehow frozen in computer space. And so what we're going to do is make sure that that will become a part of whatever we're doing. And we will be having something, we're going to have a lot of information. I don't know if I told Naomi and Alan, they're doing the district conference, but we're going to have a lot of Hilo history at your May district conference in Hilo. So that video will be running around in your hotel room on an endless loop, so you'll never miss it or something. Okay. Okay. No. Okay. Anyone else? Okay. Charlene Ebosi, is that a yes? You want to talk with the thumb? I don't know what all those little symbols mean. Dale Greens, I see him up for $100 to the Hilo Rotary Club Foundation. Oh, Dale, I love you. Yes. Okay. Fantastic. And that's what when we meet on the 18th, what I want to do is celebrate our club's service above self, which was the forever symbol of Rotary, is service above self, because it I want to add up how much our club members since July 1st.
Just turn around right here.
Okay. Well, Eddie
Think I'm
Har is
weird.
back there. I see. Is it
I'll
Eddie?
follow you.
Okay, Eddie, what? No.
Nancy, this is Gary Grimmer. Can you hear me?
Yes. Hi, Gary.
I want to donate $100 in honor of my dad, who's a past president of the Hilo Club. He was past president in the early 80s. He loved Rotary. He raised 2 sons to be Rotarians, and Rotary, the Hilo Club, the Rotary Hilo Club meant so much to him. So I want to give $100 to the Hilo Rotary Club.
Thank you, Gary. And Bob, your dad's name was Bob Grimmer, right?
Right.
I remember, Bob, when I first came into Rotary, this is fantastic story. Bob Grimmer, Carl Roner, these folks, I'd go, and if I went to their table and we had 100+ members, then we didn't have too many other clubs on the island yet, just South Hilo at that time. So I'd go, and if I sat there, those gentlemen would stand up and pull the chair out to help sit me at the table. Come on, guys, that ain't happening anymore, but that's okay. But they were such gentlemen, and there was a lot of opposition to having women come in the club, and Bob and Carl and some of those guys were very, very supportive of me coming on board, and I knew it. I could feel the other tension, but I just ignored that. But I really got to tell you, it was fantastic that way. And I think your dad was part of the crowd. They got there about an hour early and went and had cocktail hour before they had lunch hour. Okay.
For sure.
Okay, so
and, he always said the best thing that ever happened to Rotary was admitting women.
Okay, there I knew your dad was right there supporting me. So good job, good memories. Okay.
And Bob was actually president 1975 to 1976.
There we go, Jim Janey, history. Okay, a president, yes. Okay, do I see Newton Chu wanting to say hi? Okay, you got to unmute yourself, Newton. We muted you guys because you were too noisy at the Nani Loa.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm here. I came to the Nani Loa because I expected hundreds of people, hundreds of Rotarians to celebrate our 100th anniversary. And hey, thanks Gary Grimmer for showing up. Your dad was a legend in our club. He was always the first one to be fined. It was a tradition.
That's right.
Whenever we had a new president, it was a tradition that the first person to be fined would be your dad, Bob Grimmer. At first, he didn't like it, but then it became such a tradition that it was the first act of a new president was to fine Bob Grimmer. So, Gary, because of that, I'm going to tell Nancy to fine you $100. But, you know, I guess 100 happy dollars just to start off to say that I'm so proud to be a member of the Rotary Club of Hilo. 100 years of tradition going back to when our founding members were members of the railroad company here in Hilo, the steamship company here in Hilo. To be part of a club that has such long history and to serve as president back in, I think, the year 2000. I can't remember, but we were, our theme was sowing the seeds of love, and I changed it to sowing the seeds of love, baby, because it was just a child of the 60s thing. We had to do it that way. But I've met so many people, so many wonderful people through the Rotary Club of Hilo, many of whom are here today, and I'm so happy we're still here, gang. Nancy, Dirk, Jim, a lot of us are still here, and it's just under these conditions, we're still trying to keep it together. Nancy's doing a phenomenal job keeping the momentum going. I used to tease Nancy that I forget how many men left the club because you joined Rotary, but I don't know if that's a true story. But there's so many things that I've made up over the years about the history of our club that I forget the difference between what is true and what is not true. I guess Porter is going to be my fact checker, but I want to just say hello to everybody and thank you to all of you Rotarians for staying in the club and being a part of Rotary, where service above self is just the best thing. It's been a wonderful experience for me, and I'm happy to still be here. So anyway, hey, Naomi, the legendary Naomi Minor, party animal #1, badge #1 for party animal is in the house over here. So I'm gonna give up my seat to Naomi Minor.
So I'm so happy to the Hiroshima people could attend today's meeting. Yeah, so I will gonna donate $100 for 100 years anniversary. I'm so glad. Actually, 2 days ago, I contacted to them, and they were so excited. Are you sure we can join? So, of course. And I'm so happy. So, 100. Okay. And they supposed have to be here. No, tomorrow they was gonna fly over us, but too bad.
Japanese, you want to say hello? Say hello in Japanese.
皆さん、広島の皆さん、いらっしゃいますか、まだ。もうお帰りになりましたか。
はい。
いますか。ありがとうね、本当に。上野さん、トランスレートお願いしますよ。はい。はい、お願いします。
We have like one celebrity after another here at the Grand Nani Loa. So, Nancy, I hear you're matching. So whatever you're matching, I'm going to put up at least $100 because it goes to the foundation. And my happy dollars are that our telemedicine project hit a bunch of pages. Page 7, we have our doctor from Nepal. It's on page 7. And then from 14 to 16, we've got our whole telemedicine project that our club funded. So I'm very, very proud of the December Rotarian magazine. And I'll give $100 to the Hilo Club Foundation. And I think Nancy or Bobby or someone is matching that. But the money is flowing, right, President Nancy?
Yeah, the money is definitely flowing. This is fantastic. Boy, I'm so glad that video didn't work out, so we had time for happy dollars. Most people
and the food and drinks are flowing here at the Grand Nani Loa. We wished you all were here with us. We're just having a wonderful time. Much mahalo.
Thank you. And that's a big thanks to Kimo for putting that together. He jumped through some hoops to put that together because we do have some club members that don't really like Zoom. So that way they could come down to the Nani Loa, get together. And I'm on my way right after this. So don't close up shop yet. I'll be there soon. And thank you.
We'll save a seat for you.
Money, and I will match you on your telemedicine. So boy, before you know it, I'm going to be right up to there about 1,000 today. So we also on our chat, I was trying to get up with that. Richard Proctor put in 100 and Nalani was 100, Sonia 100. Those are all Oahu, our other island members. Wally Wong put up money, Connie, Kelly McDonald matched the Stillquest money. Our district governor, Naomi, put up 100. Maurice for environmental activities put up 100, and we are been planting trees. So we actually have a request into our own foundation for some money to help pay for all of our tree planting activities. So, and then of course, Naomi Manure was just on there, and Newton and Chemo. And then I've also shown that Alan put up 100. Roz, ROZ has 100, and Winton was 100. And then our member Jen, our own treasurer, was 100. And then I've got Newton and Helene and Dale and Gary and boy.
Nancy, Chuck Porter.
Chuck Porter. Hey, Chuck, tree planting Chuck. He was at my house on Saturday planting trees. Thank gosh.
Yeah, we had a great time. Gay and I are here together. You know, Rotary's a big part of our life. So,
yep.
Sorry we missed so much of Nancy's year due to all the circumstances. But Gay and I jointly will do $500 for Rotary, and we'll look forward to seeing more of you guys as the year goes on. And sure miss our Hiroshima friends and
yeah,
all of our other good friends from Rotary. So nice to see you all, and put us down for our contribution. I never could see Newton. Where are you hiding, Newton? Been kind of missing seeing you guys, and I see Mike Robinson too. So
yeah.
nice to
Well,
see
Newton's
all
with the
old
gang at
gang.
the Nani Loa drinking, and Mike Robinson is there on a screen somewhere. I saw his name flash through, I think.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, we've got a lot of great people. Saiko's out there too. And so Chuck was our president. Jim Chaney would know what year. I can barely know what year it is now.
Well, it's right after Newton, so I think it was 2001 or something like that. But
Okay, so you came in after the dawn.
2004, Chuck.
yeah, 2004 is right after Newton. So if Newton was
Okay.
3, I was 4. But yeah, we had a lot of good fun together, and we
Yeah.
do miss Russ.
Right. And of course, Russ Oda was our best member. I think he had perfect attendance until right towards the end. Mike Robinson, I see you up front there. How you doing? Oh, it's beer time where you're at too, huh?
I've got the original Aloha shirt, Rotary. I've got the 2014 Brewfest mug I'm drinking beer out of, and the 100th anniversary for Rotary. I followed Newton and Chuck.
Okay, fantastic.
Great club. Miss you guys.
Yes. Yeah, and I'm going to tell you, I think when we add this up this year, we're going to not just be $1,000 or $100. I think we're going to get to 100,000 if you add up what we've given in as club members and then what we've given out, because they both have to count, and those together are probably going to get us there, because we've already donated so much money. And the goal is not just to collect the money. The money is to is to have the money to give it to others. So that's where the real counting happens. It's not in the getting, it's really in the giving. Although I do really enjoy the getting, that. So I've got a few more up here, man. I feel like I'm one of these telethon people. Don't you think I should start tap dancing or something? So I see Eddie Hars with $100 here. And then Doug Adams, our assistant district governor, Doug Adams, has put in $100. And then Anna Lou, our immediate past president, put up $100 there. So we are just flying right along, man. I'm going to do 100-year meetings every week now. No, this is fantastic. I really got to thank everybody. But we'll put up on the screen, if Bobby can, the address again of where you can send it. And otherwise, write my phone number down. I'll come pick it up if necessary. But my number, in case you do folks have calls anytime here in Hilo, would be my office is the best, because I'm always having technical problems. Not 808-935-4152. That's my office. They can almost always find me. So on your screen right now is our Happy Dollar address, P.O. Box 7476, Hilo 96720. So anything you've done, make sure you mark in the little thing, a little side note, whatever, exactly which foundation you want that donation to go to, because we want it to go to the place that you intended to go to. So we really thank you. Mitch, I see Mitch Dodo's going the 100. Oh, that I said that, and I'm matching Mitch Dodo and everybody else. So Marcia Pros is doing $100. It just keeps coming. Of course, Mike Robinson, thank you. Oh, Amos and Charlene, another 100 to the Hilo Foundation. They started our challenge of 3,000. We've had 5 people, I think, go for the 3,000. So fantastic. We are getting up there. So what I'd like to do now is call on Alberta Doby, who was a president of our club. She was the second woman president of our club a few years ago. And she's with us today. And I'd like to ask her to lead us in the 4-way test of the things that we think, say, or do. Miss Alberta, can you take that? Is your screen working?
Okay, I unmuted myself. So it's been a wonderful meeting. It was so wonderful to see everybody.
Yes.
And Mr. Amako from the Hiroshima Rotary Club,
Yes.
He was president there when I was president here. And I have some memories that we shared. So it was wonderful being together. So everyone join me loud and clear. The 4-way test of the things we think, say, or do. First,
is it the truth?
Second, is it
Is it fair to all
concerned?
concerned?
3, will it build
goodwill and
better friendships?
better friendships?
Will it be
beneficial to all
concerned? And the Club of Hilo has added a 5th one. What is it, everybody? Number 1.
To have
fun.
Yay.
Thank you so much. What I want to do, I'm closing because I want to try and keep it in that hour, although most of you should just go off to cocktail time and not be worrying about any more work today, is I want to really, really, really thank everyone for attending. Those of us throughout the state, and absolutely especially our sister club members in Hiroshima South. I so appreciate your coming to join us and be with us on this special occasion. And I look forward to joining you in the springtime with your 65th anniversary. So thank you for attending. I want to, on behalf of Naomi, invite everyone to come to Hilo for our District 5000 conference, which will be May 14, 15, and 16, right here in Hilo, God willing, and COVID going away, we will be able to meet in person, hopefully even before that. And then those of us here on the Big Island, please feel free to join us, or anywhere. You can join us on Zoom anywhere in the world now. And we will have our regular Zoom meeting 2 weeks from now on Friday, December 18th at 12 noon. And that one's going to be a special meeting because we're going to continue with some of our history, and we're going to celebrate our service above self in both what we've given financially and what we've given in terms of our talent, and also our treasury and time, and that what we've given, and then also of course to celebrate Christmas that's coming right after that. So I want to thank everybody. And Naomi, do you want to say something? I hardly let you talk today.
Yes, I do. Congratulations to the Centennial Pa'u Queen, Nancy Cabral, for leading this club on this special milestone. You know, your plan to make this a memorable and fun year has really brought more meaning for your members in this time of so much heartache and stress. You know, 100 trees, 100 backpacks, 100 slippers to Salvation Army, 100 glam bags to Hope Services, the 100 or 1,000 cans of Spam to the food bank. You really help those people in need in your community. So to the Rotary Club of Hilo, thank you for a job well done, and we are going to look for another 100 years of doing good in the world. Thank you all for being here to celebrate the Rotary Club of Hilo's 100th anniversary. Thank you so much, Nancy.
No, thank you to this fabulous club. I have been out of it so much with the personal problems in my family but I thank those fabulous club members, my board of directors, Carrie and Susan and Jen and Bev and Wally and Gail and Bobby and Mike and Jim and Shane and everyone who's just been giving so much throughout the year and taking care of business. So thank you to all of them, and aloha. Congratulations to Charlene and Amos for being, I get to go buy a new white cowboy hat if I give you enough money, huh? Giddy up and go like I don't have a white cowboy hat already.
We'll give you the hat. You make the donation, we give you the hat.
That's it. Oh, I see. That's how
Okay.
I get it. Okay, well, I love
That's how
it
you
since it
get it.
started in Arizona, and my youngest son is in Arizona area somewhere. He's a cowboy, so trust me, his white hats cost him more than 5,000 because he, professional cowboys pay it in entry fees and injuries. So thank you. Good to see everybody. Aloha, Mark Snow. I gotta come visit you and come to one of your club meetings pretty soon. Okay. You're in the
Welcome
area.
anywhere in Arizona, and we're glad to have Charlene and Amos here.
Oh, I know. Our loss is your gain. Absolutely. So fantastic. Thank you. And would you we'll keep the screen on for a while and everybody can start talking. I'll shut up for a minute.
Well, I'll send in another 100 in honor of Charlene and Amos, and they so much loved your club, and we're happy to have them over here, and we'll just keep collaborating together.
Perfect.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Mark.
And, district governor in Arizona. Fantastic.
We need to get white hats started here.
We do.
Yes.
Oh, you mean they don't have white
No.
hat in Arizona?
Well,
Oh,
not.
Darlene's
not
on a
in-
mission.
Not yet.
Not in District 5500, so we need to get
Oh.
it started.
That's right.
Okay.
Sounds like a trip.
Yeah, look out, Mark. You're gonna get run over in a minute. Badly so. And how's our gang at Naniloa? They're just having a good time. They could care less about us.
They gave up on social distancing.
Oh, I don't want to.
Gozaimasu, Hiroshima.
But they all know each other really well.
Hey, here's hats you could have in Hawaii.